Hey there, welcome to Jeep Sheep TV. This week, or month rather, we're going to be talking about engines, and specifically this engine. Let's get dirty. Now we're going to take off this crank pulley. This is pretty vital in taking off if you want to take off this cover to get to the timing chain. So obviously you need your belt off, and I show how to do that when I remove the water pump. There's a tensioner on there. Just watch the water pump video and that should explain everything. Now, what I have done, because this is going to rotate, we've got ourselves a nut on the front here. You can rotate the engine with that nut if you so please. And if you want to take that off, you need to stop this pulley from rotating. So I've shoved an extender in here. It's caught on something in there, and it won't move now. So I'm going to attempt to loosen this. Oh, that was actually not that bad, especially if you can get your foot in here. My goodness, does that make a difference. Nice fine thread bolt. Look at that. Beautiful. Woo! Got a giant, massive washer on there, and we're out. Now, this isn't just gonna pop off of here, so you're gonna need yourself a special puller of some kind. And I've gone to the auto parts store and rented one. It's a great system because if you return it, it's essentially free. So it's got some threaded holes here and a center point, and so you're gonna want to adjust your remover to go into those holes. Yeah. Okay, so now that we got it out, I can show you what we did. So you get some bolts, put the bolts in, there's some threaded holes in here. Put those guys in, and then you've got this centerpiece, which pushes really nice and hard in the center. And it shoves this whole bad boy out of there, which is pretty fun. Alright, that's the crank pulley. Now we're going to take off the timing chain cover. Alright, so this first one here is attached to your air conditioner slash alternator bracket. And so you've got a bolt here and a nut on the rear. And so what you're going to want to do is apply a wrench to the rear. Ding, and you're done. Ooh, beautiful. And done. Another one. Oil. That's a longer one. Longer one down below these notches here. Bye. Alright, so I'm a Jeep engineer in 1994, and the first thing I think is, you know what? When you remove this cover, you should have to pull off 3 different sizes of bolts. And you know what? Let's do some of them as metric and others as standard, because that makes sense. Alright, anyway, so my cover is so full of gunk that I did not know there was a bolt here. This is a number 16. Whoa, no. We got another bolt down here between the oil pan. It's a number 11. Alright, 2 more bolts. Yay! Progress! Oh yeah. Alright, might have some gasket material that are holding you in there. Otherwise, you're good to go. This is what a timing cover timing chain cover would look like if it was completely covered in gunk. There you go. Timing chain cover removed. That in there is called a timing chain. Yay! This is the timing chain cover. I am the Jeep Sheep. No, I'm not. The Jeep Sheep's the Jeep Sheep. I'm the guy who drives them around. And yeah, this has been a crash course to removing this bad boy here. If you want to see more, then subscribe, obviously. Otherwise, I'll see you on the trail.